What's up, guys? Today we're gonna talk a bit about how to create accessibility friendly linking blocks. And sometimes you want to make a block linking solver, and it's gonna use the link for the whole block. And usually that's not a big of a problem, but when it comes to accessibility, that can be a bit tricky. This is what we're gonna do today. We're gonna make a small block is a simple one, where the whole block uses the same link as the heading, but we're not gonna grab the whole block as an A tag. We're gonna use another kind of way to do this. And why is this a problem when it comes to accessibility? Well, what most people would do is that they will make an A tag out of the whole block. And why is that a problem? Well, when accessibility tools are being used, those tools will read up whatever is in the A tag, and in that case that will be the whole block. So instead of reading just the link, they will read the whole block, whatever it's containing, and that's a big problem. So what we'll do is we'll make the whole block linking, but accessibility friendly, right? Okay, so what we're gonna do? I set up a small, simple HTML documents with a linking style to it. So we're gonna try to replicate this content here. So what we will probably start doing is just make a few containers. First, we're gonna make a container for the whole block, and inside of this container, we're gonna make a container or a holder for the heading. And we're also gonna make a container for the text. We'll call this preamble holder. Yeah. So we got here one container for the whole block, and one container for the heading, and one container for the text it's containing. Okay, so just put some bootstrap things here. The main is just here, and we're gonna first start with the block container. I'm just gonna put up a few properties here. Just very simple scripts. With idle, and yeah, maybe put up a max width also, so it doesn't get too big. I'm also going to make a small border just to make it more visible. I'm also going to make the container in the center of the screen. So, and actually, yeah, we're going to start to make the heading, and here we're just gonna make a tag, so what this is gonna do is just gonna make the heading a link, so the screen reader will only read the heading or the text it's containing. Yeah, looking okay. Yeah, so let's see what we got so far. Okay, so we got a heading and a border around it, and now the link is coming just from the heading. So what we want is we want to make the whole block linking to the same thing as the heading, okay? Maybe just gonna put a few more adjustments, just make it more pretty. Okay. Most people probably would have done, and the easiest way to actually do this is to, instead of doing it the hard way, the correct way, you could actually just make the A tag before the container of the block. So what it means is you can actually just do like this. You can put the A opening tag over there, and then you can put the closing tag down here. So this works. I mean this basically does the same thing. Of course, you have to fix the styling and stuff, and the width of the elements. But this, it does work. But the big problem here is when a screen reader or something comes here, it's programmed to read the container of the link. Meaning it will read the whole block, whatever it's containing, and that's the problem we want to take away. Okay. So now we come to something called pseudo-elements, pseudo-classes, and what that is you can select certain elements and make something with the content after or before the content. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play around with the A tag and put a after pseudo-element on this one. So to do this, we're gonna first point to the div here, and yeah, we're gonna make a heading holder pointing to the A tag, and then we're gonna use 2 semicolons and after. So now we're selecting and using the whatever is coming in this tag, and we gotta put something after it. If we're gonna use it before, it's gonna be the opposite. So in this case, we're gonna put the content to 0 because we want this to be blank, and we're gonna put the position to absolute because we're gonna put the element stretching the whole block. And then we're gonna make it to the top, also to the bottom, the same thing. So it's gonna stretch all the way from the top to the bottom. Oh, sorry, I can't talk and script at the same time. Top, bottom, and also from the left to the right. So what's happened here? Okay, we put the content to 0, and this is something you usually do just by default because you want the element to be completely blank. And just to make sure you understand, now we're not playing around with the actual A tag. We're creating an element coming exactly after the A tag, and it's gonna stretch from all the way from the top to the bottom, left to right. I'm gonna show you here what's going on. So here is the old, and if we're refreshing the page, it's seeing that we put a after element here, and if you look down here, this is our class and the actual properties, and if we hold here, you see that it's actually stretching all the way over the block. Okay, and yeah, it's actually working right now. You see it's using the link for the whole block. So actually this is kind of finished, and And this is something that you should use as much as you can, because this is the correct way to link a whole block or a whole container without messing around with the accessibility tools. Yeah, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if it's something you want me to go through again, you can just leave a comment or something. I'm happy to answer. Okay, see you, bye.